This again, Miss D back here, going to talk to you about surface area of cones and pyramids, and I am going to try my best to keep this brief. All right, let's quick review what surface area is. It's like wrapping a present, okay? It's like figuring out how much material you need to cover a figure, okay? And in this case, it's going to be cones and pyramids. So let's first start with a pyramid, okay? The easiest way to identify if it's a pyramid is if all the sides come to one point. That's how you figure out if it's a pyramid. So all of these, the sides come to a point. However, you'll notice that each of the bases is slightly different. Okay? So it's pretty easy when you think about the surface area. You think about the sides, okay? You take the area of the base, whatever the shape is. You know that formula. Plus, okay, so we took the area of the base plus the area of the triangle times the number of sides. So let's do a couple examples. I'd like to show real life examples of what we're finding here. Mayan ruins. Some pieces in Vegas. All right, and then we've got cone. All right, cone. The bottom is a circle. Okay, so look at the formula we use for that. Pi r squared, okay? And then the other part, this part, if we were to open up and flatten out, okay? Its formula is pi times the radius times L, which is this slant height, okay? This is a slant height. This is a slant height. This is a slant height, okay? Again, this right here, slant height, is right here, right here, right here, okay? That's what slant height is. So, real quick, a couple examples, and I'm only going to do one of each. Here we go. Area of this base, 5 times 5, 25, okay? Now, how many sides do we have to that? Well, there are 4 triangles that come off that, right? And I'll get rid of those just so we can see. So, those are 4 triangles. What do you know about those 4 triangles? Well, they're all going to be the same, right? The base is 5 and the height is 9. Okay? So, base times height divided by 2. 5 times 9, all divided by 2. If I can get that in there. 5 times 9 is what? 45 divided by 2. 22.5. So that means every single triangle is 22.5 for its area. 22.5, 22.5, 22.5. So if we add these up, okay, we get 25 plus 22.5 plus 22.5 plus 22.5 plus 22.5. So if we add all of these together, we get 115 feet squared. Okay, now for the sake of time, because I want to keep this video short, I'm just going to show you that if you notice, that is a hexagon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to have to do apothem times the perimeter, all divided by 2, plus the triangle times how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6. So base times height divided by 2 and then times 6. So I'm going to leave that right now. Remember, this is your apothem. So square root of 3. Get that as a decimal. We got your perimeter. We got your height here. Let's just get this cone out of the way. Pi r squared plus pi r L. So if we do this, pi 14 squared, pi 14 times the slant height, which is not given. I know I picked this one on purpose because you have to use the Pythagorean theorem to get the slant height. However, I'm just going to give it to you for the sake of time right now. The slant height is 26.1. All right, so 26.1. All right, so if we look at this, 14 squared, we get 196 pi plus 14 times 26.1 times 365.4 pi. We add those together, 196 times pi for a final answer. Sorry, this one got a little messy. 1763.69 meters squared. And on that note, I think I'm just going to kind of leave it. You've got your slant height here. That's your L. There's your R. So you can do the formula again. Again, for sake of time, I just want to run back to this one. You do the area of the base, okay? Which is, let's do a different color. Apothem squared of 3, 1.7 times the perimeter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 times 6 is 12, all divided by 2. Plus, base is 2, height is 6, all divided by 2 times 6. All right, so I'm going to do this really quickly. 1.7 times 12 divided by 2. We get 10.2 here, if we're going right there. 2 times 6 divided by 2 times 6. We get 36. And if we add those two things together, we get a total of 46.2 meters squared. All right. Have a great day.